4-color Time Warp. It's the same. It's close to the same list I streamed last Thursday. Just a few changes. I probably have to update the Cardboard Live real quick. Shout out to Card Hoarder for raising my rental limit to 1,300. Hashtag sponsored. Because this deck does cost more than 1,300, I think. Today, November 2nd. Arya, I'm not pro ghosting on this stream, but I guess I can't stop you if you really wanted to do it. I'm glad to hear it. That doesn't discount you from being the evil twin, though, you know? Is the music too loud? Someone let me know. Alright, let's see how many people are in this prelim. Thought you could get me with that one. Probably not. There's 39 people, so fair amount. Anyways, welcome back everyone. I'm going to be playing this modern prelim. Just hoarding of some QPs. I might play some, I don't know, some PTQs at some point or whatever. Who knows? We're trying to hoard up some QPs. Two minutes to go. I think I updated the deck list. We're at 43 people, huh? It's a big one. I'll probably be playing the Monday Modern Prelim almost every week now. Almost every week. Obviously, it depends. $44. Yo, Tristal, what's up, bud? Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, we are. Because I think it's a really fun deck, and it seems really capable of winning, you know? Is the music too loud? Someone let me know. And we're about to fire our first round. If the music is too loud, I can turn it down a little bit. Music's perfect. Yo, what's up, Todd? Hope you're having a good one. Alright, we got a match in a second. There are hijinks. There are time warp hijinks. Playing against Flat Nose. This hand is quite bad. I think I'm just going to ship. If I had a green source, I probably would keep, but... Oh, this hand's worse, so I'm just going to go to 5. That's okay. If they're a creature deck, I want to keep the path. It's not going great. They appear to be merfolk almost every time, so I'm probably going to keep the path. Oh, I could have bottomed the Force. Yeah, I should have bottomed the Force, actually. Alright. Or should I force this? Alright. Maybe they kept a one-lander. With no backup. This sucks. I don't have a Sacred Foundry in my deck. That would be like the ideal land to get, but I also don't want to get Spreading Seized this turn. Okay. I don't know what land I want to fetch, so I'm not going to fetch yet. If they want to Spreading Seas that's fine. Yo, what's up, Dom? Hope you're doing well, bud. This is my 5-card hand versus white-blue merfolk. You're rooting for my opponent? Why play humans with 1 and 5 powers when you play 1 mana conditional and 2/2s? I know, it's a great question. I don't know either. I think I was actually supposed to fetch Ketria Triome on turn 1, probably. Alright. So basically have to do this. They only have 1 card, though. So... I do have a pair of Firespouts in my sideboard for this matchup, which is kind of nice. So we're going to take 4. I'm just hoping they flood out. Like, yeah, sometimes their deck just does that. Alright. Okay. Probably just gonna path one of them just to save life points. Because every 2 damage actually does matter quite a bit. Okay. Just hoping to draw something better. Alright, that's bad. Probably dead now. So they must have just drawn that this turn. Alright, land. What's up? Thank you for the sub. I think it's pretty hard to get out of this one, even with a bunch of time warps. So I need, like... Nope, that's not it. Alright. We got game 1, but... Yeah, I needed Omnath into fetch into cast Time Warp and then probably far ahead, but you know, sometimes that happens. I mean, that was my 5-card hand, and it was still sort of close because they flooded out. But I think this is a totally fine matchup, personally. I think Jace can go. I want the Firespouts too, I think. Yeah. Probably will. They have 4 relics in their sideboard, which is kind of annoying, but probably can just overpower it. I'm gonna dump these Fawns, actually. Probably just leave side in 1 Veil. I don't want too many Veils, because I don't think it's that good. But 1 Veil is, like, about perfect, I think. Yes, Veil stops Mariner. Because Mariner counters the spells or abilities, so Veil gets through that, which is kind of messed up and funny. Yeah, stupid Veil. Yikes. Alright, this is what I signed up for. Actually, I should have played a fetch first and fetched for the White-Red Triome, probably. This is not it, deck. This is not it. I don't like this hand, but the problem is this deck is so mana hungry that I think you're supposed to keep hands that look like this. Probably supposed to get islands still? Yeah. Gonna just return that one. Maybe they don't kill my Teferi. Nope, they killed it. Now, I don't even want to redraw this path, I think, for Endo. I know what you're thinking. I'm going to just cast it upkeep, because I don't want them fawning it either. I mean, here they could hard cast their fawn, but I think that's fine. I don't think so, but I see what you're getting at. I think realistically I want another card in my graveyard. Is what I actually want, if that makes sense. It's kind of a bad situation all around, but I think I'm supposed to just play this. Fetch would be really good. No. Well, maybe. I don't know if he has an MTGO username. I went 9-1 with it playing last week, but I'm 0-1 in this prelim, so good beats. You know, I went to 5 cards in the first game and I lost this game, so stuff happens sometimes. You can always lose a match, you know, even if your deck is great. Oh, well, that, I did not take his list then. Well, shout out to the resub. Alright, for every 2 subs today, we'll open 1 pack IRL, and I should have a box of set boosters arriving because I won a community draft challenge last Monday. That's supposed to come, it was supposed to come today, but it might come tomorrow, who knows. Alright. That was a quick one. Unfortunately, we lost pretty fast. I guess I'll play a match in a league with this deck. The mana did not cooperate those games, but I think I also did not do myself any favors. I think I fetched not correctly as well. Alright, playing against TY123. Is this a keep? Probably. It's not the best. Hey, I won 5 rounds in a draft. It was a single limb draft tournament, Matt. That was a good draw. So I'm gonna get blue, white, red, Triome, and then play Forest, probably. Oh, so this is like white, black. Alright, sure. I'm gonna play all of my fetches out versus deck, because I think this is probably a land and Arbiter deck. Makes sense. That's my best card, probably, in this scenario. That's actually decent. I want to mana leak almost anything right here. Definitely mana leaking this. No matter what it was, I was basically mana leaking it right there. If they play a Vial, I want to force it still, because my hand's just like kind of nonsense actually. Alright. Really hope to draw a land next turn. I hope it's an untapped land. Probably another Displacer? Oh, okay. So they're gonna process that, so even if I, like, killed that, I wouldn't get the Teferi 3 back. Alright, untapped land! Untapped land! Oh, they didn't process it? Alright. We take that. Alright. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they can't process without killing something? Never mind, then that makes sense, yeah. Alright, I think I'm supposed to just play that and hope to... I don't know. Right. I guess I'm awfully close to dead, but I'm not dead. Fortunately, that comes back at end step, so that's fine. I mean, I'm in completely fine shape now, I think. They're going to kill my Omnath, and it'll be fine. So I can Jace Brainstorm into Path, probably. And that looks pretty good. Don't think I actually want to draw that. Okay, so if I get a turn, they're basically dead. I'm gonna kill with the Flicker Wisp, obviously, but... I think generally the way they win this matchup is by running me over and me running out of gas, but I think that's not that easy for them to do. Alright, so my Jace is dead, but that's fine. I certainly have a lot of creatures to attack them with. Probably have to kill that one, though. Alright, so I have no cards in hand. So it means I can start taking a few turns, I think. Okay. Yeah, the disrespect of not killing Jace is very real. They probably don't know that I have Time Warp in my deck, otherwise they might block differently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I probably can take enough turns because of the Mystic Sanctuaries to emblem that, and then they're probably super dead. Alright, let's see how they block. I can ruin them if they block wrong. But I guess I've basically ruined them already. Because I'm just going to have, like, basically all the turns with either a bunch of 4/4s out. It's likely. Time Warp is too powerful for Modern? Probably not. Alright. They had enough of that nonsense. Right now is a good time to say, if you enjoyed the stream, hit that follow button, hit that sub button, everything's appreciated. Yeah, clearly the time warps are the problem. You love Wasteland Strangler? Not surprised you like Wasteland Strangler. I wonder if I'm supposed to Veil verse them. Probably not. I don't know, it does something goofy and not on the main path. Hold on. Veil doesn't seem good. So something seems to have bugged out for the title on what's playing, because I don't think it's still Pony Island Diablos Ex Machina. Anyways, what should I take out? Maybe one Teferi 3? Alright, I think I fixed it. Thanks, for some reason the plugin wasn't running. To request a sub goal for me to play the Onzi Invitational? Yeah, I guess if I get 20 subs by Sunday, I'll probably play it. You know what? We'll set up that goal real quick. That's fine. Yo, Teeth Swizzle, thank you for that. Let's see if I can make it work real quick. I guess I'll finish this game real quick and... well, it shouldn't be too hard. Alright, there you go. It's a sub goal. Can people see it? Alright, so what's the plan with this hand? Path that, probably Firespout away their board. So this tells me they don't have a lot of lands in their hand, because think about it this way, if they had a bunch of lands in their hand, they would probably play any other land besides should have Dunes on turns 1 and 2 to avoid taking damage, right? Okay. Oh my god. Ugh. Alright, land in top. Okay, that's really bad. Maybe I was supposed to just main phase it and not get obliterated like that? Alright, my deck doesn't function anymore. F indeed. I didn't think they played Mind Sensor, but I guess now I know differently. Joke's on them. So I'm gonna take a big hit. I'm gonna take 6 next turn, going to 6. Damn, if they had attacked with that giver, it would have been so good for me. So I need a green source, I think. Not great. Still have to do this, though. Alright, they saw it. If you just pro-red that, I lose. Yep. Sucks. Alright, game 3 on the play. Yeah, I lost when my fetch got Mind Censored. I don't think that should happen that often. It is actually better to green there. Yeah, you're right. I should have done that. I would have been alive for one more turn, and at 1 with no fetch available. So I think I probably still lose, but obviously it was wrong. This is the kind of hand I actually like versus deck, because like all these get card advantage, and this is like a pretty big threat versus them. I think we just play a normal game. I'm in good shape versus them, generally speaking. It's just like the weird prison-y games that I probably am more likely to lose. Well, Wrenn and Six is not so good anymore, Arya. Would you agree with that? Possibly I should have played around Mind Sensor and just main phase fetched. Alright, if they have nothing but vials and shit, I probably can win. The issue is when they have something else, obviously. Blue, white, green, red. It makes you motion sick. What if I made it scroll less fast? Would that help? Faster feels amazing, man. Hold on. How about now? I think that should be much better if that was driving you nuts. Rumblum for the win. It's not doing much here for Endo. It's not doing much here. I guess if I ever find Teferi 3 or Cryptic, it'll do something, right? Yeah, exactly. I think I'm in still good shape, actually. Depends on what their hand is, obviously, but... I'm still ulting it because, like, I have so many runs in my hand that it doesn't really matter, I think. What's the reason not to play the land? I can't come up with one. If I hit a bounce spell, I get a retrace. Okay. Sure. Guess that's reasonable. Can't really let them untap because if they have Flicker Wisp plus the Displacer is a disaster. I think I'm just going to use my Wrens to kill off creatures and save my path for a bigger creature. Okay, now I think, I'm going to play my land out and use the last Wrenn to kill that as well. Wrenn and ping Strix again, yep. We've managed to mow down all of the black-white creatures with Wrenn and Sixes, and there aren't really much else. And they're drawing more Aether Vials. Excellent. Excellent. This is probably not going to do anything this game. Yes, yes, good, good, indeed. I think the best card for them to draw would be, like, that I do not actually care about. I think the best draw would have been Flicker Wisp for them that turn. Does their deck necessarily play Stoneforge? So how many? One match left in the Prium. Alright. So it should line up correctly that I'll be able to do what I need to do. So if they played Flicker Wisp there, it would actually be okay for me. Alright, I'm gonna save this land. So now virtually every creature they have is smaller than this one, I think. One match left. This music is pretty fun. Damn, I didn't ding them with the Wrenn first, I guess. Oh, they're choosing not to target it? I guess that makes sense, actually. I think I'm supposed to just cycle my Uro, probably. Because if I draw a Bolt... Maybe I should have just cycled the Uro to begin with. I probably was supposed to, actually. Is my Wrenn better than a 2/2? I don't know. Maybe? Probably not, I guess. I don't actually know. I'm gonna minus on the Rip next turn, so it's just better to plus the Teferi this turn, I think. That's the ball game, y'all. That is the gosh darn ball game. I know their last card's Rip, so this is lethal. Alright, 1-0 League, 0-1 Prelim. That's the opposite of what I want, but I'll be playing both entire night. We've gotten 1 sub today so far. 2 subs. 3 subs. 2? 3? 2. Also, Willied and Wally Mej, thank you for the follow. Alright, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick before the next round, and I'm going to get some more water. I'll be right back. Stay tuned for round 2 coming up soon. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's hope for a better matchup round 2. I don't think Merfolk is what we're hoping for with this deck. I mean, hypothetically should be okay in paper, but sometimes you lose. Welcome everyone to the stream. Happy Monday. Playing some Modern. Got my face pounded in by Merfolk round 1. But we're 1-0 in a league as well, so you know, it is what it is. Yeah, happy. Tuesday's gonna be nuts, no matter what. No matter how you slice it, it's nuts. We're playing against Poker's Wizard. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, days or weeks probably, but let's not harp on that. It is what it is, right? We'll let the chips fall after everyone casts their ballot. Or years, yeah. It's gonna be a while, regardless. Ooh. According to this, I have a package that was just delivered at 6:24. I'll go check that out after this round, probably. My opponent has not shown up. Come on, we just want to play some Magic. But I don't want to start another match during this, obviously. You voted, but you live in CA. A lot of my friends have already voted. This is the boring part. I bet our opponent's gonna come back right before they time out. And then we're gonna be sort of sad. Heck, we might even lose by that point, you know? You know? Anyways, hi November from Snoopy. And some Jarvis claps. If you want to support the stream, hit that follow button, hit that sub button. While we wait for our round 2 match. I don't know. I saw it on the Peanuts Twitter. So I'm just like, alright, ship it. I mean, like, is there more to explain besides that? Oh, I resized it perfectly this time. The other one I should have resized at some point, but then the resolution looks weird. So I don't know. There is. Munkers knows I did not, but I've seen that special a bunch of times. The Christmas special we used to have on videotape, but... Oh, Escape from New York is great. In fact, the main character from Metal Gear Solid is based on the main character from Escape from New York. Fun trivia fact that I learned because my roommate used to be obsessed with Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Snake Plissken. And in Metal Gear Solid, it's just named Solid Snake. Yo, Sten, we got a sub from Sten626. Thank you for the continued support. 8 months. Where's the time been? Where's the time going? Did the Streamlabs thing not update? The cabinets. This and more cabinets. Yep. Huh. Why is the donation, the sub goal not updating? It's real weird. I guess it's bugged. And my opponent's still not here. No, 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 no. Bum, 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 bum. Am I lagging? I don't think so. Am I lagging? Maybe I need to relog like other pro gamers. Yeah, my opponent's probably double queuing. They'll come back right when they're about to time out. Notorious MGO villain. Well, so the problem is the chat server is not necessarily the same as the game server, right? Shop, so that doesn't really make sense. I'm sorry, y'all. This is boring. But I can talk to y'all during the meantime and not be distracted whatsoever. I'm still trying to figure out why the sub goal didn't update, even though it's someone else clearly subbed. Do an Innistrad draft. I don't know. This might sound crazy and blasphemous. Wait, is this song playing again? I've only heard this song a bunch of times already today. We have. I'm going to fast forward. Alright. Yeah, I don't think Innistrad aged as well as other people did, but, you know, I don't feel like arguing about it with other people as well. Heathen? Yeah, it might make me a heathen, but, you know, that's how it is. I think Dark Ascension actually improved the format, but yeah, Dominaria did not age well for me either, but I'll probably play a little bit of Vintage Cube, but I don't know if I'm going to stream it, because people don't really like watching Cube that much. Maybe Shroud and I will do some Cube, you know? Or maybe, like, Adam and I will do some Cube. Cons? Interesting. I drafted a lot of cons, too. You'll Cube with me, Matt? I don't like drafting bad decks, though. Which means I don't really draft Storm almost ever, because Storm, I think, has a really high chance of getting derailed and being bad. You can draft great decks. Alright, Fernando, rate your top 4 decks in Vintage Cube. You choose not to a lot of the time. That's the most Fernando statement I've seen. 5-color Recurring Nightmare. 1 blue, good stuff, yeah. 2 other decks, yep. Reanimator, Tinker, Stacks, and Green. I don't like Stacks, personally, but... Vintage Cube is easy. You just open power and play broken decks. The problem is people love to compete for the broken decks. Like, my actual favorite deck, I think, is like Blue-Black or Grixis mid-range style decks. Usually with like Colligan's Command, or like him, or Thoughtseize. I think the cheap black discard spells are really, really, really good. Personally. Leovold is good if you can cast it, that's for sure. Now the issue is Leovold has a really restrictive mana cost, you know? Don't rot in the Vintage Cube. That was something alright, Gelatin Factory. Yeah, all blue control powers of varying quality. Controlling to mid-rangey, right? Remember when Time Vault was in the Vintage Cube? Time Vault was really broken when it was in the cube, yeah. It was so easy to untap it, basically infinite times. Vault plus Deceiver Exarch, yeah. Ralzeric as well. There were just a million ways to do it, you know? Tezzeret obviously was the good one, was one of the better ones because it also untapped it itself. Zealous conscripting your opponent's vault. Yeah, that was a nice one. The old 3/3 haste time warp, right? Curious follower. Yeah, there's a lot. There was a lot of ways. See, this is what I mean. This so annoying. I know. This was sort of BS. I don't know how much time was left for Endo. I mean, like... They're obviously not going to time out. Well, they're not going to time out via direct timeout anymore. Well, maybe they'll run out of time after, like, a bunch of time. That was a good draw. Fair enough, Rando, fair enough. In case if I want to path Uro or something this turn, I don't know. Depends on what they do. I don't like this one bit. I'm just getting a huge mana advantage, which will probably matter at some point. Okay. I guess he saw the writing on the wall. I'm gonna leave in like 2 paths. I don't think I need max. Mana weak is also not great, I think. The games go pretty long. But let's see what a version of this deck looks like. I think there's Sultai, Uro, Pile, essentially. It's kind of all over the place. Swap Gust for Time Warps. I think I want Time Warps. I want some number of Time Warps. I'll probably just leave in 1 Time Warp then. Don't think Purge is worth it. I don't think I want more than 2 paths in my deck. And I think the rest of the cards are fine. I'm going to leave in 2 paths because I think having paths to check Uro is kind of valuable. I want like 4-ish answers to an Uro because it'll probably eat a lot of time if they have to kill me through it. Alright, I'm just going to keep. Like, this hand's obviously not insane, but I'm not going to mulligan these hands in these mirrors. I see. Okay. This deck is a lot different from the one you were playing before, I think. I mean, I think all these cards are broken. Like, this card's broken, this card's broken. You have the bones. It's true. You have the bones. This is really problematic, actually, but we're just gonna have to fight through it. Maybe they'll time out. Is the actual hope? I think, because they spent so much time making me wait at the beginning. That's why the clock differential is so huge. This sucks a lot. I was actually supposed to gust it on the stack. Or, I guess this is fine. Interesting they didn't Cryptic to counter that gust. Yo, what's up, Cal? We're up a game, and they're low on time because they made us wait. So I'm gonna make them kill me like this. I mean, they should be at some disadvantage for wasting all this time at the beginning of the match, right? Yo, Anzi, thanks for the raid, my dude. Hope you're having a good one. Poker's Wizards always slow. Fair. It is an Anu raid. Anu raid, best raid. We're playing some Modern. We're 0-1 in the league, or 0-1 in the prelim, up a game, and 1-0 in the league. That's fine. I don't know. It's just someone who plays a lot of MTGO. I think I'm going to side the Mana Leaks back in on the play. Mats, they made me wait for 13 minutes at the beginning of the game. If that answers your question. Maybe they are double queuing poker, but we don't assume gender in this channel. Yeah, I found their deck list, I think. They didn't attack. Okay. Yeah, this is, I think this is, I'll link it to you, Ved. I think this is it, Ved. It looks like it. And they disconnected. Wonderful. Because I think the timer is like 15 minutes, unfortunately. Valfor, I think I linked it just above. That's my best guess. Obviously, I don't know for sure. They didn't attack. And, they just disconnected. Oh, mine? I copied it from a 4-1 prelim list, and then I modified it a little after playing like 10 matches with it. It feels pretty good. I mean, obviously, like, my end's not big, but I think these two cards just go together very well, obviously. Okay. I hope they're not capable of killing me within 2 minutes for game 3, because I think that's where it's going. What was your 90% matchup, Arya? Green White versus Oops. Fair enough. Alright, game 3 I'm just gonna have all of my paths in. What's up, JW Hala? They can't beat Instant Speed Bog. That's true, they cannot. The interaction is Omnath plus Fetchland is a Time Warp, essentially. Yeah, I'm just gonna sideboard super defensively. I would normally have more win cons in my deck in this matchup, but I don't need them if I'm on the play and they're so low on time. I think I'm just gonna try to, like, survive them, essentially. Yeah, Rodney, I don't know if it's good, but I saw a bunch of people had it, and it's obvious what it's for, right? Because I do think Mill is probably a bad matchup for this deck, if I had to guess. I lost to Merfolk round 1, which was really disappointing. I saw someone else had Kozilek, Butcher of Truth, so I'm just like, that's not realistic. Yeah, it's there to not just get milled. Quantum Activist, fair enough. Yeah, I know, I saw Kozilek. I think Blessing's probably better, but it's also kind of whatever. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, this is fine. I can bottom the forest safely, actually. Which is kind of sick. Because I can just get Breeding Pool. But now I can get the Rug Triome. I almost clicked on Raugrin Triome, which would have been a disaster, but it's fine. Even if they decay this, it's fine. I'm a hidden exchange. I don't care too much about that. Just gonna say go. I'm not gonna cast anything now. Not pathing it. They missed a land drop, so pathing it just gives them a land when they wanted one anyways, so that's just like kind of nonsense. This is a good one, for obvious reasons. They're going to dispute, I'm going to Veil, and then the game will probably be over because I don't think they can kill me fast enough through an Ashiok. Alright, they conceded, they knew they were checkmated. It's really hard for this deck to beat Ashiok. Oh, I could have mowed myself, yeah. That's true. I should have actually mowed myself. Oh, nice, Badel, you're 2-0. Son of Nothing, I believe, is Dylan. What was Dylan playing? Dylan Donegan, rather. Deck damage for... Not really. I mean, I should have just mowed myself, obviously. Exile is playing some really slow deck because they went to time in round 1 as well. Felix went to time in... Utopia Sprawl, Wrenn and Six, Dryad Valakut. Sounds nice, actually. I assume you're white-green? I guess you switch a lot. I see you play a lot of different decks. How's Legacy white-green been, or did you move off of that deck? I don't really want to start another match. I'll go find a Sporkle to do, though. Let's find some Sporkles. Yeah, I don't think Blue-Red Delver is very good. The problem with Blue-Red Delver, I think, is it's not very powerful. Like, it's just kind of underpowered, actually. Alright, chat. The mana cost of these cards costs exactly red, and we're given the sets, so let's go. Slit, Firewalker. Devastating Dreams. Fork. Eidolon of the Great Revel. Searing Blaze and Searing Blood. Raging River and Smoke. Nice. Those are nice ones. Giant Strength, probably? Wily Goblin. Wild Guess. Reverberate. Nice one. Conspicuous Snoop. Dragon Whisperer. No, Twin Cast is blue. Dwarven Lieutenant. Whoa. I'm not sure I've gotten that one from Fallen Empires. Kargan Dragon Lord. Yo, Checkup _ thank you for follow. And Muffins on the Hill, thank you for follow. Warren Instigator. And Stigma Lasher. Ash Zealot. Blood Knight, yeah, from Planar Chaos. Power Surge, nice. I think that one doesn't, that card doesn't do anything anymore now that you don't mana burn, right? Just kind of funny. Final Fortune, yep. I believe Final Fortune is actually instant, funnily enough. Mortgage Healer. Alright, how much time do I have left? Pyrocharger, nice one. I don't remember that one. It's like red, 1/1 haste, red fire breathing. Keeper of the Red. Keeper of the Flame? Nice. Okay, it like shocks or bolts something if they have more life, if I had to guess. Warrior's Oath? I thought Warrior's Oath was 2 in a red, but... Oh, that was a fake one. Double cast sounds right. Mirrodin Besieged. Last Chance? Last Chance also Portal. Yeah, Last Chance is the same card. Skull Scorch. Red 3/1 haste horse from Mem 19. Oh, I can imagine it now. Goblin War Driver is the one from Besiege, though. That's a good call. Horse. Red Horse. Horse Mare. Thunder Mare? No. Lightning Mare? It's probably Lightning Mare. T-Gex, thank you for the follow. It is Lightning Mare. It was Wild Guess, right? We got Double Cast. Shadows over Innistrad, Fate Reforged, Avacyn Restored, Dark Ascension, M11. Do we have time left? We still have time, yeah. Ember Hauler, thank you, T-Gex. Thank you. Oh, Increasing Vengeance, probably? Just message me something. But it's not important. Alright, whoops. Increasing Vengeance. Avacyn Restored would be what? dragon thing. Dragon Whisper. Oh, Mardu Sand Scout? Mardu War Scout? Oh, Tybalt. Okay, it is Mardu something. Mardu Scout. It's just Mardu Scout. Yeah, yeah. Cool, thanks. Just Scout? Kappa. Alright, we're missing Shadows. Rax Volpine. Thank you for the follow. Surf's Up. Wolf of Double Strike? Sounds right. Delirium Double Strike Wolf. Scourge Wolf? No, Powerheart Wolf is the 2 in a red 1/1 when it attacks. Creatures have to be blocked by 2 creatures. And also is Undying. Alright, good job, y'all. We even got some fake ones. What is Warriors? I thought that's like +1/+1 to all of your creatures until end of turn, right? Nope. What am I'm thinking of Warrior's Honor, probably. I am thinking Warrior's Honor. Last Chance is a Warrior's Oath variant. Rise of the Hopalons doesn't count because it's 2 white-red hybrid. Powerheart Wolf was pretty good in limited, yeah. Alright, let's see what the other red-red cards are. I wonder if we missed any, or if that thing's missing any. Search for these options. Oh, it has to be to do that too as well. Baldeven Hydra technically, Blazing Shoal technically, Comet Storm technically, Commune with Lava technically. Electro Dominance. Banning the Flames. Nice. Fault Line, which is an instant speed earthquake for X red red for who knows what reason. Oh, Finale of Promise is a sweet card. Unfortunately, Finale of Promise, it's in the same set as Narset and Teferi 3, so it really got hosed, I think, kind of significantly. Firecat Blitz. What is this? Gured's Belligerence. Gured's Belligerence deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of creatures. Whenever a creature dealt damage this way dies this turn, populate? What? What is this? Oh, Commander 19. What is this nonsense, though? That's some nonsense. Yeah, I was about to bring up the Final Fantasy deck at Pro Tour Tinker. Some people played a deck, maybe one person played a deck with Platinum Angel and Isochron Scepter Final Fortune. So you could just take all of the turns. Giant Strength, Goblin War Driver, Grenzo, alright. Oh, it's a shock, but it's only shock to an opponent. Giant's Immolating Inferno. It was not. It was, what was their name? Tony something. I don't remember anymore. It's been way too long. Last Chance, Lightning Mirror, Magma Quake, Mardu Scout, Molten Disaster, Nahiri's Lithoforming, Orcish Healer, which is really, really weird card. It wasn't Tony Sai, it was Tony something else, I don't remember. Power Surge, which doesn't do anything now because you just tap off your lands and take no damage because there's no mana burn. Power Charger, Raging River, Ravaging Blaze, Reverberate, Rock Hydra, Rolling Thunder, Scourge Wolf, Searing Blaze, Searing Blood, Shattered Skull Smashing. This one's in Standard. Obviously a good card. Skull Scorch, Slith Firewalker, Smoke, Shatter Storm, Stigma Lasher, Tectonic Break, the Fake Fireball, Tybalt, Titan's Revenge, Torrent of Lava, Volcanic Geyser, Warren Instigator, this is the fake card, Warrior's Oath, and Wild Guess. Yeah, Rock Hydra rocks. Pun intended. Right, welcome to everyone to the stream from Honorog Stream. If you want to support the stream, hit that follow button, hit that sub button. We'll be opening some boosters at some point. Some IRL paper boosters. Our round 1 opponent's 2-0 with Merfolk, Flat Nose. Rock Hydra grows ahead for triple red. Alright. Sporkle. Geo, you know they're merfolk now, based on having me played against them, right? So it probably affects your mulligan decision a little bit. Alright. I feel like this matchup is actually pretty good. Reclaimer's pretty good for Spreading Seas. Does Merfolk even play Spreading Seas anymore? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they just didn't play that card. No. I guess they probably have to, but... Oh, this person still has 3 Spreading Seas, yeah. Wish I had drawn a land there. Alright, well that's a land at least. Maybe they'll tap out for like a burn spell on their turn. I'm just priced into forcing anything, I think. Uh, 28 would be nice, but also the issue is a lot of your cards cycle, so I think you might flood a little too much with 28, but I definitely could see a 28 Balfour. Just gonna pitch both. I use my forces pretty aggressively because there's a chance that I won't have a good window to use them otherwise, I think. I might get Skullcracked here, but that's fine. Yep. Yeah, I think if you play Max Wrenn, it's also defensible not to play 28, right? Looks like they flooded a little bit, but that comes with the territory playing burn sometimes. Alright, let's hope this is good enough. Well, the fact that I did not get Skull Cracked is probably a good sign for me. I don't even think I really want to crack a fetch. I think I'm just going to plus and say go. I don't think the extra land matters. I think I would rather just not die. Okay. Remember when I didn't crack a fetch? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Alright, this probably locks it up. I'll keep the one that's... Alright, second Uro did lock it up. I think this matchup's generally pretty good. They didn't have a turn 1 creature, and I was almost dead, but my first Uro did get Skull Cracked. What on earth is that emote? That is terrifying. That's like a Halloween emote. That's also a Halloween emote. I don't think I need all my time warps. Firespout's like exactly okay. I also did miss my third land drop, and then I drew out of it. Did I mulligan that game? No, but my hand's too good to mulligan, right? I'm not going to bother with Firespout in the draw versus burn. I think that's like... kind of whatever. I can fetch a mountain, which is nice, actually. No turn 1 creature, huh? It is exactly an evil necessity, I agree, Zach, but, you know, you take what you can get in this format. I mean, yes, it did, but whatever, right? Okay. Guess that's a thing. Again, I think I'm just going to do this. I don't actually need the extra land that much. I might have to fetch planes, really, to path a creature this turn. Yeah, I'm probably batting that no matter what. So if I flip the basic planes off the flip, it's so bad for me that I would rather not take that risk. This is much better for me now, I think. I think I'm just going to play that and gust that end step. If they crack a fetch, I might gust it with the fetch on the stack. Alright, they didn't fetch. Okay, that's fine. I don't... like, giving burn more lands from here doesn't actually matter, I think. they just wouldn't search, right? Like, they even bottomed it. Which is pretty good for me. Path is a May, yeah. So we're gonna double Searing Blaze this. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna fetch. I mean, I could cycle my Triome, but I think that barely matters. I think that 1 life point's more valuable. Unless we're probably just not attacking next turn. I mean, I'm probably just gonna emblem this Wrenn and Six. Okay, that doesn't kill me. Emblem with Gust is a hard lock, right? Like, this is a time walk, this is a time walk. Like, I just have a bunch of memory lapses. How do they beat a bunch of memory lapses? Yeah, I'm 0% to lose. That one turn... I guess it's the same either way, right? I had a reason for it at the time, but I think it probably doesn't actually matter, if I had to guess. Also, Gust covers me from Firecraft, which is kind of funny. Yeah, this deck is messed up. Oh, that was from Monkey Island too. Nice. Jojo the Monkey. Alright, we're 2-1. I'm not going to reply, but you all can see that. Alright, I'm going to go see if my package is here. I'll be right back. Alright, y'all. We got a package. Got a package. Now I just have to find a pair of scissors or something. Or a letter opener. Found a letter opener. Oh, I beat Burn real bad. That's what happened. Alright. Let's see if I know how to open a box with a letter opener. Package contained Bobcat, would not buy again. Alright, I'm really bad at opening this box, apparently. Let's see, is there a better way to open it? Nope, not really. Looks like the tape is up here. Stu, why are you betting against me to open this without bleeding? What the heck? I think you should sub for that, Stu. You're rooting for me to bleed. That seems very, very rude. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got a card inside, a gift card or something inside. Alright, we got a spirit token from Card Sphere. Yeah, pause. There's a deck list on the left-hand side through the Cardboard Live extension. It says, congrats from the person who ran the draft tournament, because I was the victor. I'm not sponsored by Card Sphere, but I'm sure other people are. Alright, and here's the package. Alright, y'all excited to see what's inside? There's no Bobcat inside, thank goodness. Zendikar Rising, set boosters. Alright, we're probably going to have an opening stream on Wednesday. Today will be a day of opening regular boosters. No Bobcat, you want a refund? How about you sub to the stream because I didn't draw blood? Instead of rooting for Bobcats. Alright. We got 2 boosters of Zendikar Rising. Regular. You want the Bobcat too? Colin, I don't want to be attacked by a Bobcat. You would sub for a Bobcat? I think you all underestimate how vicious Bobcats are. They're extremely vicious. Alright, what do we got? Pyroclastic Hellion? Turn Timber Ascetic. Into the Royal, the best card in the pack so far. Wouldn't I just be dead though, Colin? Royal Eruption. Royal Eruption is the best card so far. Adventure Awaits. Yeah, Bobcats are just vicious. Goldraz Mucklord. Oh, sorry, let's close to the camera. Alright, here we go. Core Celebrant. So far, the best card is Royal Eruption, then Into the Royal, then Core Celebrant. Blood Beckoning. Double Raise Dead. This is a Zendikar pack, yes. Malakir Blood Priest. You computed it for me? Thanks, Colin. I'll investigate getting Bobcat. It's probably still not going to happen. Stonework Pack Beast. Alright, to the uncommons. Kargan War Leader. Fearless Fledgling. This is the pick for my best card so far. Our modal double face card is Balagid Recovery, which is decent, not insane. And our rare is decent, but not insane. Shatter Skull Charger, 4/3 Trample Haste, Kicker 2. It has the Sandstalker ability, and our full art land is a swamp. And our token is, well, a proxy double face card, essentially. That's a proxy for double face cards. Right, let's see what I would first pick. Probably this fledgling, fearless fledgling. You lost? Oh, that sucks. Alright. It's these three for sure from top to bottom. Fledgling, Royal Eruption into the Royal. After that, I'm not sure. It's like... You could make a case for Balagid Recovery. You could make a case for the White-Red Uncommon. You could make a case for Core Celebrant. You could make a case for Pyroclastic Hellion. I think after that. But I'm not sure. I guess it's probably Balagid Recovery then, like, the White-Red Uncommon. Even though I still have not drafted a White-Red deck. Wait, where did the rare go? Maybe a Shire Skull Charger is better than Balagid Recovery. That's certainly possible. Actually, it probably is like that then. Alright. Think recovery is better than the rare? Interesting. I really hate green in this format, actually, but... Yeah, the rare is actually worse than the other Shadow Skull. The 5/4 haste and reduced for cost for every party card, right? I think that card's actually better than Shadow Skull Charger. Alright, we got one more pack for the stream. Unless more subs arrive. Oh, I love this song. I guess I don't have this song playing on this screen. What song is this? It's Final Fantasy VI Terran Black. It's a remix, obviously. These are all from overclockremix.org. OCRremix.org for short. Alright. Cleansing Wildfire, modern legal card. It's in my deck, in the sideboard. Prowling Felidar, not a great card, but it's playable. Yeah, I'm in. I do too. I came across them in like 2004 when I was in school, college. Expedition Diviner. We would always have it playing while we were playing video games or hanging out, you know? Sea Gate Banneret. I have not. If you want to link it in the link, I will play that next. This is Zendikon. Sweet. I will... Alright, I have it open in a separate tab. This is Zendikon. Scorch Rider. We finished this round real fast because we beat our burn opponent so bad. Cliffhaven Sellsword. We actually won both games because I just decided to stop cracking fetches, which is kind of funny. But, you know, like, you don't need to draw more cards versus burn. You just have to be at greater than 1 life and cast your life gain spell, and then you win. So, that's how it goes. Soul Strike. Pretty good card. Oblivion's Hunger. Not very good. Anti-Cognition. It's technically playable, but not great. Attendant Healer, great card, combos with Core Celebrant. This is one of the Machine Gun Cleric cards. It's, like, extremely powerful. There's a bunch of Cleric cards that, like, basically go off. I refer to them as Machine Gun cards. Alright, our modal double face card is Kabira Takedown, which is a pretty quality white card. It's like a decent removal spell and a land on the other side, so I think it's a pretty high pick. Our rare is Verizal, the Split Current. X-Blue Green. Verizal, the Split Current, enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each mana spent to cast it. So at worst, it's a blue-green 2/2 for 2 mana, which is decent. Whenever you cast a kicked spell, you may remove 2 +1/+1 counters from Verizal. If you do copy that spell, you may choose new targets for the copy. A copy of a permanent spell becomes a token. So, it is bananas with any kicker cards, essentially. We have an Island. And we have a Relic Axe, which is a fine card, but not a great card. Actually, it might be worse than fine. I'm not sure. I don't draft many Relic Axe decks. Alright, Min, we'll play yours now. Verazol is good and fun. It's like, it's both, right? No, I think it actually is the best card in this pack. I think blue-green's a pretty good deck, too. I think Kabir Takedown's the second best card, and then Attended Healer is the third best card. Then probably Subtle Strike is the fifth best card, and Diviner's in between. So it goes Verazol, Kabir Takedown, Attended Healer, Expedition, Diviner, Subtle Strike for me from that pack. Alright, how much time do I have left? 25 minutes. Is that enough to sneak another match in? Do I dare risk it? No, X-File's in Game 3 already, so we're not going to risk it. Let's find another Sporacle to do. I'm looking for one. Looking for one. Yeah, I also like OC Remix Final Fantasy music. Okay, this is a fun one. Name the best non-rare, non-mythic first pick in each draft format as ranked by Frank Karsten. Alright, let's go. Theros Beyond Death is Farika's spawn. Throne of Eldraine is a 1 and a black sorcery. Corset 2020 is 1 BB instant. This is harder than I remembered. Maybe it's Murder for that one? Oh, it's Murder in M20 and M19. What's the Throne 1 and a black sorcery? Mortify for Ravnica Allegiance. Guilds of Ravnica looks like Status Statue. Oh, Epic Downfall makes sense. Alright, Status Statue? What's Status Statue? Phalanx Leader for Theros at the very bottom. Archon of the Falling Stars? You dislike this quiz? Shrug, I'm just doing something. Hour of Need, probably for Drained Index. 4 white sorcery, Triplicate Spirits, probably. Cons of Tarkir, probably Murderous Cut. They're just all like removal spells, aren't they? Fate Reforged, it's the support 2 creature that also taps a elite, not elite Vanguard, elite Scale Guard. Death Squad Recruiter sounds right. That card was bonkers, yeah. Ultimate price? 2 and a red instant from Eldritch Moon. Sentinel of Eternal Watch. Was there a companion token in Ikoria? I don't think so, but I've not actually opened an Ikoria pack. Rolling Thunder and BFC. 3 and a red Elemental from Oath of the Gatewatch. Untethered Express. Oh. Bizarre Bomat Barge. Bomat Bizarre Barge. I'm actually skeptical if Bomat Bazaar Barge was better than Renegade Freighter, but that's a completely different question, right? Oh, Savage Alliance, that's what it was. BB Sorcery from Exile. Yeah, with Sentinel of Eternal Watch, which I already got. Shaman Ultra 3, thank you for the follow. Walk the Plank. Merfolk can't walk the plank because he just goes swimming in water, right? And Bolus's Clutches sounds right. Tuna Red instant from Rivals of Ixalan. Two energy instant from our 1 energy sorcery. Mouth to Feed? But that's a rare, right? Wasn't Mouth to Feed 2 in a green / 3 in a green? It's not Spring to Mine. No. We already got both of the vehicles. These are non-rare, non-mythic. So it can't be any rares. Born of the Gods, 3 white, creature Archon. I thought it was Archon and Falling Stars, but maybe it was called something else. Cast out for Amonkhet? Probably. Oh, maybe it is Struggle to Survive. Oh, they type it then, because, yeah, this should be 2 in a red. You are absolutely correct. Well, we spotted a typo. I mean Rodney did. What song is this? Oh, this is not on OC Remix, so we're going to go back to our regularly scheduled program. What's the War of a Spark Oblivion Ring a variant? Anyone remember? It is Ken's theme, yeah. There was. Prison Realm. That's what it's called, right? What bombardment, Ferrando? Bombardment. Oh, Bombard. Bombard. Okay. Ironically, by saying bombardment, it will automatically spell it correctly because bombard is within bombardment. But you were walking on the edge. 4/3 landfall creature? What's that? Valakut something? For Oath? It was Bombard. It does deal 4 to a creature, and it's an instant. Three in a red. I think it's a 3 in a red 4/3, yeah. Landfall, something becomes like a 4/4 creature until end of turn with haste, right? I think that's what that card does. I don't remember the name of it currently. It is the weird lands trample thing, yeah. No, it says lands have trample on it, Ferrando. It's like Fury of the Lands or something like that. Oh, Olinarch, right? Or Oligarch? Ornitharch? Ornitharch. Thank you. That's what it was. Valakut's Fury? Fury of Valakut? Valakut's Haste? Sentinels Fury? Fury of the Sentinels? I don't know. We're on the right track. much time left in the round? One match left. It's not Felix this time. Embodiment of Fury. Thank you, Fernando. That sounds right. There should be a Twitch sub that gets rid of ads. There is. It's called Twitch Turbo, I believe. Ornithork was one of the best cards in that set, yeah. So this skips all the ads. It's like $5 per month. But if you want to use $5 per month, you should sub to this channel instead. Hashtag shilling. Or you should follow. Follow or hit that sub button is what I'm saying. Yo, Omnath, we just finished that quiz. There's one match left. Poker's Wizards finally won a match. I've never gotten an ad with Turbo, actually. Are you, Zach? It doesn't look like you are. It actually looks like you have the VIP badge, but not the sub badge. Just on your other account? I see. It's hard to keep track of that stuff because you have like 7 accounts. Oh, you get ads if streamers run them? Oh, also we're 2-1 in the premium. I should update that. And we've opened all of our boosters. I don't understand why you have so many Twitch accounts, Zach. I actually just don't understand. Like, what's the point? Alright, Exile is 3-0. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to look at Legacy decks. Right, XG Cloud won that. To vault multiple times in polls. You forgot the password to your Twitch account. You should be able to retrieve it from that. Yorion, huh? Have I played Green-White Depths much? I did a while ago. The issue with Green-White Depths is I think control decks are a really hard matchup. But besides that, the deck is pretty good. Actually, I think Green-White Depths might be worse versus like Doomsday or whatever as well, because you have no discard. And those decks can very easily just overpower like Thalia or whatever, you know? Like all the combo decks in Legacy are designed to beat Thalia. Because if they aren't, they just wouldn't be very good. Exactly, the format is way too unfair for that. Nice. This is something you can do, and I don't think it's particularly good. I think this is just like a bad rug deck. Obviously, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I don't think this is good. Anything special about this Elves list? There's a Nissa's Vital Force main. That's different. Has 19 lands and 0/1 spawn time. Blue-red is for people who don't have Trops. But that's not a good argument on Magic Online because it's very easy to get Trops, right? Yeah, basic lands are fine. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. This deck is fine. This deck did not have Young Pyromancer in it, so I mean, counterpoint, right? It just has 4 Sprite Dragons. Yeah, I don't think Sprite Dragon's good. I don't think that solves your problems. Legacy Reanimer? Yeah, it's kind of dead. I mean, obviously... I mean, it can obviously still win because it does, like, inherently broken things, but I don't think it's a good choice. This is Pile, yeah. This is Stifle Pile. Is there actually black, or is it just this? Alright, no, it's just Bant. It is Bant, even though it doesn't have the Teferis, it has the plows. Goblins, huh? Shatter Skull Smashing. 61 card main deck, as is tradition. 15 card sideboard. Huh. It has this Snoop Harbinger Kiki combo in it, actually, which is kind of funny. Alright, mono red goblins, huh. Mogwar Marshal's kind of mopey, I think, but... So this is a Chalice deck. You Chalice on one, and then you hope you have Cavern to force through these 6 1-drops. Anything special? Nope, this is literally stock. Goblins is one bust of a modern deck? Are you trying to say best or busted? Or not good? It could be any of those. This is like more reasonable. I think not playing 4 Arcanist is maniacal as hell. Just play 4 Arcanist in your Delver decks, please. Stop cutting one. Even though they're bad in multiples, the first one is just so good. Right, this is pretty stock. 1 Fire Blast is spicy, yeah. I mean, I don't think you need a Fire Blast. Right, like... I think you should just choose if you want to grind or not. Currently, how snow decks are built, this matchup is really hard for snow. Like, really, really, really hard. But you could rebuild your snow deck to be better versus this deck. I don't love the personal tutor, but I understand why you have it, because there's only 4 Doomsday in the deck, and sometimes you just need a 5th Doomsday. Hushbringer? Nah, I think that's... Playing Hushbringer is a worse approach than playing, like, Aven Mind Sensor, I think. Also, Hushbringer is just a bad meddling mage. Like, Hushbringer basically says meddling mage on Thassa's Oracle, right? Yeah, you could Hushbringer your own Uro, that is cute. I know what it does. I don't think you should do it, but I suppose I can't stop you. Torpor Orb is also reasonable, yeah. Sylvan Library, hear me out. Illusionary Mask plus Uro? Wow. Dom, that's your next Jeweled Amulet project, isn't it? I can see it coming, Dom. It's your next project. Well said, why don't you tell us what your creation is for the rest of the class? Hushbringer with Flash. It's funny that Phyrexian Dreadnought and Uro are basically the same card, except Uro is a much better card. Jeweled Amulet is Omnath, that's weak 1 Legacy. That was Dom, yeah. That was Dom at one point. Anti-mill companion card worth it. I don't know. I'm doing it, but I'm not sure it's actually right. Alright, this is a decent hand. I think I just played Sanctuary in one. The Spiral into something. Just gonna Spiral during their upkeep. Yo, what's up, Cuddy's Gem? Hope you're having a good one. We're playing some Time Warp in Modern Constructed. Right. Come on, land, please. It's unfortunate. They're missing a land drop, so they have to discard. Alright. I drew a land immediately. Makes me lucky. It's fine. It's fine. We'll give him another turn of getting land back. I might just bounce draw depending on what they do. But it really depends on what they do here, I think, on this turn. Path is probably the worst card in my hand. But that's okay, I mean... Yeah, it's fine. I mean, like, the trick is it's really hard to remove a Planeswalker in the mirror. Like, I can't get rid of that very easily. They can't get rid of this very easily. So, it's kind of whatever, you know? So the reason to play Time Warp is so you can punish people when they do this sort of stuff. I think I just Sanctuary back my Force of Negation, I think. I'm not gonna minus on that. Like, I don't really care about that, I think. So, I think they're on the build that has Hour Promise and like probably like Supreme Verdict and stuff like that. But that's okay. I mean, I'll be fine, I think. But you really shouldn't have 6 here, opponent. So I have 2 turns on the stack. Okay, it's fine. Holding this if I draw field. I did not. Still holding this if I draw field. Double Teferi. That's like double dragon, right? Wrenn and Six would be the nuts. Down deck. Great, now I can play this, I think. No Wrenn and Six, but that's fine. I'm really far ahead now, I think. Like, my time's not even that low, which is also kind of important. I've used all my sanctuaries, but that's okay. Alright. Yeah, your go. Exactly. I think one of the advantages of playing this list is, like, these mirrors are probably pretty good for you, right? So I'm just taking all my game actions quickly because I think time might be an issue at some point. Alright. We got really far ahead because of time warps. It's not going to be so easy to railroad them in another game, I think, like that, but... Felipe Pabento, thank you for the follow. I want to keep in Mana Leak even though it's not the best. And I want to keep in Fawns even though it's like kind of risky. Guy's Blessing's only for mill. I don't side it in any other matchup, but I'm skeptical. I need it. Yeah, it technically is. Alright, I'm not going to bother with the Soul Guide, actually. The question is... I think the Ashioks are pretty good, actually. There's a lot of searching that goes on. Also, I'm not sure. Maybe just Mana Leak is bad. Alright. I'm gonna just trim on a bunch of things. I think I'm forced to leave in one Ashiok. No, because you don't... I mean, dinging a bolt could... Dinging a Planeswalker could happen. I don't think that actually happens all that often. Maybe I should just side out Cryptic Command versus, like, Veils and Gusts, or Veils and Disputes and shit. That's probably correct, actually. Purge hits Wrenn and Ashiok and Omnath. Maybe it's worth it. Probably not. Changed my mind at the last second. I only had 5 seconds left. No, because I don't think... A lot of the games are just runaways, right? I guess from my perspective, a lot of the games are just runaways. I guess when I'm the Time Warp deck, it's easier for me to run away once I have this stupid engine going, right? I cut Nexus because I think it's awful. But maybe I'm wrong, I guess. Alright, hope to draw lands. I sided out every match, so I just eventually cut it from my deck for a 27th land. Run is so important in these mirrors, I think. It's going to be hard for me to do anything about it as well, which is unfortunate. Probably a mana leak, I guess. Dovin's Veto is kind of a bomb in these mirrors. I don't have any Dovin's Vetoes. It's kind of hard to cast, but I guess if you're under the theory that you get to cast whatever you want because the games go so long, then maybe it's okay. I just have to tap out every turn. I don't even have an option to do anything else. Yep, jam, 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 jam. It's obviously correct, right? Like, all my alternatives kind of suck, which is to do nothing, essentially. Yeah, maybe it's bad. I don't know. Like, I'm just kind of playing it because I enjoy it, you know? Let me guess. The stock 4-color control deck has 28 lands, 3 run? I enjoy playing Magic the Gathering, the collectible card game. Oh, 29? Oh, that's kind of a significant difference then, actually. Alright, fetch land is actually the nuts here. Give me a fetch land deck, please. Alright. If I hit a green fetch, it's like kind of insane if I do this. I think this is kind of fine to do. Wrenn is not free. Yo, if I Wrenn, they just Soul Guide Lantern my land, Matt, and then I get Urrowed. Tell me I'm wrong. Matt's just trying to get me killed over here. Oh, my opponent fetched before the other thing? I see. I didn't even see that happen, Tom. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think I'm probably dead in this game, but... You know, is what it is, right? Yeah, I agree, but it wasn't likely to happen, you know? Oh, shit. Right. Forgot about Teferi. Okay. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick before game 3. I think I was like low odds to win anyways from there. Be right back. I'm just not going to bother with any paths on the play. Just try to get my own engine going. I'm not going to bother with Mana Leak, I think, on the play. Maybe I should. What do people think? Should I have Mana Leak in my deck on the play? I know, it's hard. Like, all my other cards are really, really good and important, I think. I can't cut Growth Spiral, I can't cut Veil, I can't cut Soul Guide Lantern. I could cut a Fawn, I guess. I could cut Fawns, I guess. I guess that's reasonable. Yeah, okay. I like that, Rodney. I think that's smart. Couldn't figure it out, but that definitely makes sense. Sneap. Hand's insane. Yeah, it's also kind of the idea in these blue... This blue mirror is, like, it's not... Yeah, we both have one Jace in our deck, I think. No, Jace is fine in these decks specifically. Matt, I think part of it is I don't actually really want to pitch any of my cards. And it's really, really, really conditional. Oh my god! Both my green sources are in my hand! Fuck! Shit, I fucked it up. Ah, that's so bad. That might cost me the game. Alright. God damn it. I could have literally just fetched Raugrin Triome on turn 1 and that would have been avoided. God damn it. I should have been really far ahead. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Yep, got punished. That should have been on play in turn 2, and that might cost me the game, actually. Alright, give me a time warp. Alright, I'll bite. I can play Ashiok through Mana Leak next turn, which is kind of key, I think. I did mess this game up real bad, and I think I'll probably lose because of it. I'm actually going to plus on myself, looking for the Uro. They have no land. Okay. They have 2 fields in their deck? We did get fortunate here, yeah. I should just still mill myself. Alright, hidden Uro. That's gas, obviously. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just soul guide one of my mana leaks, I think. I'm not likely to want it. Maybe I should have Sanctuaried the Time Warp that turn, actually. But I can still do that, I guess. I don't think I played this match well. I think I played it really, really poorly, actually. But, you know, sometimes better lucky than good, right? I think the deck is really strong, though. I think the mana might be bad, actually, is the real problem. Do I have enough turns to mill them out? No. Isn't... Alright, so that's only 28 cards, right? They have 45? Oh, wait, for that reason, I don't think it's enough, right? Second breeding pool? I guess that's sort of reasonable, actually. Okay. Veto. Okay, that's like mildly annoying, I guess. Time to look for another Uro, right? Alright, that works, I guess. That's fine. I mean, so the issue was I don't have a third fetchable green source that's untapped. So I'm going to Sanctuary back my Time Warp, play Uro, play Time Warp, I guess? Don't think I want to put that one into play, actually. Dun, dun, dun. Looking for Wrenn. That's good too. So I guess they're dead. Alright, 3-1. I was sort of just clicking buttons to not time out because I think time is actually an issue in those mirrors. I'm not the fastest player anymore, but Hour of Promise. We hosed them real good with that Ashiok. Alright, we're playing for the QPs next round. Look, so Min, I really have been having fun playing this deck, even though, like, maybe it's not optimal, who knows, right? It seems close enough to optimal that it's reasonable to play it. Time Warp's a really fun card with Planeswalkers. GuyRex91, thank you for the follow. There you go for the deck list, GuyRex91. If you enjoyed this stream, hit that follow button, hit that sub button. Everything's appreciated. War Infected, thank you for the follow. I don't know what that means, War Infected. Yeah, 4 Sanctuary I think is pretty stock if you put Time Warp into your deck. I cut the Nexus of Fate, I think that card is just not good. I mean, obviously there are games where Nexus of Fate is going to win you the game, but I don't think it's necessary. I think just like 9 Time Warps is probably enough, right? If you have Wrenn plus Time Warp, and you have all of your Sanctuaries in deck, you can just ult your Wrenn, and then you probably have them in the lock. Deprive, technically. But I don't want to put Deprive in my deck because, like, it's bad if you're not winning already. I mean, Infi Bounce, I guess there's probably not one. Confounding Conundrum plus Donate. Well, one of those cards I would not put into my deck, so I disagree with that. Deprive does require my opponent to cast a spell. Part the Water Veil and then always bounce your Sanctuary with Jace. That doesn't work because part that Water Veil exiles itself. No, you didn't write anything. But you wrote it right there, Said. We all see it in Twitch chat. Alright, getting some more water before round 5. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back for round 5, and we got some good music playing, so I'm ready to go. Bum 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 bum. Oh, Matt, that's the classic Gush fast bond loop. This hand sucks. This hand's not so bad. I guess this is fine. So get Raugrin Triome with this. Hope to draw Wrenn and Six. Wrenn and Six would be my best draw, I think. Oh, come on. Lame. Alright, well, good part of this is I think this matchup's pretty good for me, generally. Run! Damn, didn't draw run. Okay. Alright, they are Jund. This matchup's fine, so I'm not too worried about it. No ooze, please. Interesting. Okay. It's like a more aggressive Jund deck, I guess. This is like an abstractly reasonably powerful card, so... I don't think I actually want to redraw Mana Leak. Yo, what's up, Virgo? Hope you're having a good one. I could put the Mana Leak on top of my deck, but I don't think it's worth it. I think an average draw is better from my deck. This is my 5-card hand. Turn 5 Uro versus Jund, and hope it's good enough, you know? Nice thing is their timer glyph's super small now. It will be a 2-3 after the fetch is cracked, but... Got him. Alright, so a Mammoth can be a 7/7. 9/9 actually. So I'm dead to Teamer Battle Rage, but I'm not blocking. I think blocking is loose. Kazandu about to be thick. Yeah, thick with a C. Alright, if they have Battle Rage, they have Battle Rage. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright. Okay. Wow. That's good. Shoot. Did I mess it up? No, I didn't. This is fine. This was my 5-card hand, y'all, versus Jund, and I got double discard spelled, and then this stuff is happening. Yeah, they probably could have optimized slightly better. Mystic Sanctuary is busted in this deck. Shop, shop, shop. Yeah, it's just as easy as that. 5 cards ain't no problem. Was I in the play or in the draw? I was on the play with 5 cards and didn't have Wrenn and got double discard spelled, but it was absolutely fine, which is kind of ridiculous in a lot of ways. I actually think Mana Leak is not great, but the bolts and paths are pretty good. Uro is better than Kazandu Mammoth, that's true. I think this is fine, though. Thought about it. I think the problem with that is you draw too much, like 1 mana removal sometimes when it doesn't do much. I like having 2 Bolt, 2 Firespout, actually. I think Firespout's the card that you want often. I'm gonna keep this versus Jund. I'm basically just gonna keep any reasonable 6-card or 7-card hand versus Jund. Yes, there's a reason that Uro is banned and Kazandu Mammoth is not. Alright, that's fine. If Aether Gust let you choose in Zephyr. No, I think all of those cards do that. Like Plow Under does that too, right? Like you can choose the order. Dark Confidant? I think it's different, Gyrex. I'm not sure if it's better or worse. I just think it's different. Tormalife? Sure. Probably going to spiral into Path the Tarmogoyf depending on what happens this turn. Fortunate. That's good. Not yet. I think I'm just going to discard Force and try to pick up Force with my Wrenn and Six, obviously. You will follow me? Aren't you already following me? I made it so you can't enter this chat without following me. Okay. They have my Uro, but now they're sort of maybe priced into spellbombing me. Which is like a fine exchange for them, but... Alright, Wrenn on Wrenn battles. One, two, three... I think I am going to pick up the Force and just cast Time Warp, probably. Okay, cool. Actually satisfied with that because I drew a land anyways. I couldn't go for the double that turn, right? Or maybe I don't understand what you're talking about, right? Yeah, I couldn't do that, right? Right, exactly. I knew that was my problem, but... I still have one more Time Warp in my... One more Sanctuary in my deck, right? It's not a million because the Sanctuaries all have the same name, right? I think I got pretty lucky, but also this deck is inherently good versus Jund, I think. Like, I mean, I left them to Time Warps when I saw how aggressive they were, but I think a lot of the time you can just shave the Time Warp package, generally speaking, but both of these games were easily won by Time Warp, so I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to just leave in Time Warp versus Jund. I don't have all of the sideboard plans hammered down completely yet, but my record with this deck has been 5-0, 4-1, 4-1 so far. 1 prelim, 4-1, 9-1 in league matches, and I don't know, I'm sort of clicking buttons at random, It just feels really, really, really strong. So that's how it is. Who came up with the time warps? I don't know. I saw a bunch of lists that had it, and then I just copied one of them. I'll show you the list I copied. If I can find it. It was from a prelim last week where I think it was Izitur. It was Izitur, yeah. I copied this list. I think I cut the Nexus of Fate for a path and slightly changed the sideboard now. And that's it, you know? You can still Wrenn ult. What I lose to, I lost round 1 to Merfolk, Gyrex 91. And it was pretty convincing. I think the matchup is probably fine, but... Oh, Zach and Harlan came up with it? That's possible. I did not... I mean, it's hard to track down the original source of a deck nowadays because there's so much stuff happening. I'm saying this is literally the list I copied. It was Bant Merfolk. Zach's all list on MGO. Yeah, so this is the list I copied. I have one more path, no Nexus. I don't think you really need the Nexus, but I could be wrong. I don't know what the Nexus solves that you really need it for. I just couldn't figure it out. I mean, there might be something. I don't really know. If anyone has an idea what the Nexus is actually for, then I'm okay with it. Second Teferi over Jace. I could see that. Teferi is like a pretty messed up card, but at the same time, Growth Spiral into Jace in some matchups is just so broken that it might be worth it. Alright, I think I'll play one more match in my league. See where we are at, and probably open some chests and, you know, shoot the shit for a little bit more. Is this taking turns? I mean, you can take a lot of turns in a row. Teferi untapped is good with Sanctuary Get Back Path. Oh, sure. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, Teferi's kind of a broken card. I mean, I think Firespout's good, and I think the Bolts are good, and I think the Purge is good. I'm not sure about the Guy's Blessing or the Soul Guide Lantern, personally. But a lot of it makes sense, I think. You can just take so many turns in this deck. Then you get a hand like this, and you are like, alright, sure, keep, but it's not, like, phenomenal. I'm definitely not mowing this hand, but this is also on the weaker side of hands for this deck, I think. Like, any hand with a Wrenn and 2 lands, if one of them's a fetch, is a Sneep. Whereas this is, like, kind of borderline, but I think a keep. Looks like it might be burn. Okay, I'm fine with that start from my burn opponent, personally. That's less than ideal, but I think what I'm supposed to do is probably fetch Blue-White-Red Triome. It's kind of unfortunate because our mana is like kind of awkward, but I do want a white source, I think. I might fetch Plains now, but we'll see what they do. Alright, so 4-1 prelim. Alright, guess I'm saving 2 life points now. Yeah, you're supposed to. Here, I don't think you should, though. Especially on turn 1, usually turn 1 is a good turn to sneak in a Triome. Here, I'm not going to. I think saving the 2 life points is so much more important. Obviously, like, my man does look awkward. Like, imagine there's Uro in this deck. I think playing him a tap Sanctuary is more correct there, because I might want to play this on tap to, like, fawn something next turn. We'll see what happens, though. They only have 2 cards now, and they're passing? That's probably a good sign for me. Yeah, we'll see what happens, obviously. Boros Charm? That's fine. 9 is a lot of life versus them, actually. There's a lot of ways I can play this turn. But I think I'm actually just going to play tap Steam Vent Sego. I could have played tap Sanctuary Sego as well. Or I could have played untap. I don't know. I had a lot of options right there, I guess. Oh, a spike. Do I want to counter that? Probably not. Alright. Right, can't counter this one. So now I'm dead to a creature, unfortunately. Yeah. God damn it. Maybe I punted? I think if I lose, I punted this one, probably. But... yeah, I should have countered the charm. I think I'm going to lose because of it, probably. If I had to guess. What's up, Lyserg? What does an Eidolon do here? I think Eidolon's like the least of my concerns, personally. Alright, I'm never punished, so that's kind of cool. So I lose to Firecraft, I guess, but if they have Firecraft, so be it. I think I have pretty much everything else beaten, if I had to guess. Am I? How? Yeah, I don't think I'm losing to that. I have no green fetch land, but I can cast a Time Warp now pretty safely and put... I need a... Do I even put that on top? Guess I probably do. Yeah, I should, because the land drops are important. And also I can downtick the Teferi to once it gets to 4. Right. My opponent didn't even want to play it. Like, I'm not even that safe unless if I draw a green source, right? And it has to be like Misty because my other fetches deal me damage. Can't cast that. Can't cast that. I might have actually lost that, but my opponent didn't want to play anymore, so that's cool. I don't think we... Well, maybe we could have, but I didn't count. Yeah, the issue was we couldn't cast Wrenn. That was actually the issue, because we had the blue-white-red Triome. That was the actual issue. I think Teferi actually kind of sucks in this matchup, so I'm going to cut it. Even though it is, like... It does warp the game. Yeah, Sed was in the hospital for quite a while today. Anyways, if you enjoyed the stream, hit that follow button, hit that sub button. This hand's obscene if I draw a land on the draw, and I'm basically 50 plus 25% in 2 draws to hit. Yeah, I think this is actually a keep. I don't think this is close either, personally. You're 75%. No, the hand's good even without a fetch because you have 2 gusts. Tap land's acceptable. I mean, it's not ideal, obviously, but... I know the risk I'm taking with this hand. I think if I hit, I'm basically going to win. That's why. I'm 75% to win. That's how I'm viewing it, essentially. Obviously, that's like a sort of a simplification, but... No, I don't think so, really, because of Aether Gust, right? I'm not interested. That's too hard to predict, right? There's too many possible trajectories, so I'm not going to try to compute that. That's actually just intractable. It's like combinatorial explosion. It's possible I should have cited in Firespout, though, now that I think about it. I think people are really risk averse. Well, I don't. I mean, it's okay to play with your intuition as well. Oh, I should have. Yeah, I should have. That was a mistake. That was definitely a mistake, though. Because I was trying to read Twitch chat. F6 value? Nah, I'm not about that F6 value. I mean, I guess I am, sort of, but... It's really funny. So, do they put guide on top? They put on bottom. That's interesting. What does that mean? Probably means they don't want to draw a one-drop creature again? I don't think it's looking that bad. They only have 2 cards in hand. It's also, I should have gusted. God damn it, I got distracted again. I should have gusted one of these with the fetch on the stack, I think. Well, they missed a land drop, right? Because they only have 4 lands in its, or 3 lands in its turn 4. So it's probable that both are spells, yes. I have Firespouts, but I didn't side them in because I don't think they're particularly good. Let's see. I could put this on top. Going to 2. If I do that, if I put this on top, they just cast it again. I guess I actually just kind of have to hope their last card's not a spell. I think Spout's fine, but not great. Okay, I lost. We'll never know if I was right or wrong. I don't know, I wanted to try it. That's why. Gotta beat Bantmerfolk somehow. Well, that didn't even happen. So, I think I can actually shave Time Warps. I probably should have done that for, like, 2 Firespouts. I think that was the mistake. Having all 4 Time Warps is unnecessary. Small number is good. Firespout's probably better on average than Time Warp because it gains you a reasonable amount of life effectively. Alright, well, this hand's really good, so... Put this into play on turn 1, fetch for either... Probably fetch for a mountain, and just pick up my land. Plans to survive until turn 4 to play my Omnath. Oh shit. Well, that's the prelim. I went 4-1 in, so I got my stuff. I'm finishing this match. Might open a few chests for y'all, hang out, and then probably going to call it quits after that. I think I'm actually going to play Tap Triome this turn, actually. Or next turn, rather. And try to avoid taking so much damage from fetching. Because I don't think the extra cards matter that much. I mean, obviously they matter, but I think on average it probably matters more that I don't take an extra point here and there. The original list I copied had Nexus of Fate, and I cut that. I don't really want Savor at the moment, I think. It does, but I think the actual issue is most likely that in a lot of post-board games, I don't want to rely so heavily on Time Warps, so I often board down on them. Like, I want to turn into a 4-color control deck in some matchups. And the problem, I think the actual problem with Savor is that when you're losing, it's really bad. I guess this is an ideal turn for Firespout, now that I've drawn it. This is a really good Firespout. I guess it was just wrong for me not to have Firespout in my deck game too, probably. If only Firespout actually costs 4. Is this Final Fantasy? Sounds like Final Fantasy 7. That is nice. I like this one. These songs are from OC Remix. I'd be shocked if they had 2 more creatures in their hand, but obviously it's possible. Pogspouts? Yeah, it is like Pogspouts. Maybe they'll waste their turn killing my... Okay, they didn't. I was kind of hoping they would waste their turn killing my Wrenn. Yeah, I agree. If they want to sit there and try to play around Firespout, that's probably good for me. I mean, I still took 2 from the Firespout, right? Because of Eidolon. Second Omnath is... I don't think I'm going to do that this game, most likely, but we'll see what happens. I'm probably forcing a path if they play one, actually, even though I think that play is like generally not very good, but here I think it's great because the tempo matters more. Four-mana spells, OP, yeah. They're very good right here, obviously. The new... they do. The Twitch was smart about it. So I'll have 9 mana next turn because of the Omnath trigger. That's a lot. 5-mana spells even better. Alright, so... looks like they might have flooded out this game, but if they attack with both of them snapping off that block so fast... Can't imagine they would side in path. You don't know. People do stuff, you know? They might skull crack me here. There is. I'm not showing for it, but Monker's nose is showing for it, which is kind of cool. You know, Monker's nose, you've been such a good friend to the stream that I think it's time to promote you. Apparently I've run out of VIP spots, which is kind of funny. Must be nice. Aren't you a mod? Lyserg? I'm gonna just cycle this. Actually, do I want to cycle it? No, I don't. Actually, I see a better play. I'm not going to attack either. All the mods. There's a mod conference. Are they charming me? If you assemble 10 mods, you can take over the stream. I never agreed to that. I can't fawn it because it's my turn, but also I don't think it's going to matter. So I can cycle my Triome into Time Warp, which is kind of sick. And then I can go off with the Wrenn emblem. The bourgeois can't stop the proletariat. It sounds awfully French. I don't know if I like this. Should I tell the story about the time how I beat Julian really bad at RPT Phoenix? Can my opponent concede? It looks like it. Or I'm lagging out. One or the other. Alright, they had enough of my nonsense. I lashed out. Alright, 2-0 in the league, 4-1 in the prelim. It's not bad. We got more QPs because I'm probably going to play a bunch of events soon. If you enjoy the stream, hit that follow button, hit that sub button. If you want the sweet Jarvis clap emote, hit that sub button. And you know, there are other Jarvis emotes, too. Cabinet emote 1? I'm not sure that would be very fun for anyone. Alright. We'll open 6 chests to go down to 77 and order my friend Negator 77. Alright. Let's see what we got, y'all. Is this... probably not worth anything. Key price, Synod Artificer. I would guess nothing. Avatar banned card. This card is not banned. Also, is this Avatar worth anything? Probably not, right? Use Cobra. Avatar, Lotus, Cobra. Nope, it's not worth anything. Lotus Cobra is not banned in Standard. Some of them are tradable, actually. But you can message customer support to get rid of them, right? I don't remember this being anything. Right, some of them are locked to your account. Let me see if I can find the locked to your account ones. I think this might be locked to your account. This is locked to your account. I think this one's locked to your account. I think this one's locked to your account. I think this is locked to your account. I think this is locked to your account. What is this? Thought sponge, huh? This is locked to your account. I don't know. My favorite is still Etched Oracle, so I continue to use it. It reminds me of a simpler time for me. Alright. Nice. A collective unconsciousness. That's also not worth anything. Yeah, the good people and me. Ooh. I wonder if this is worth anything. Classic missing art for Shirei, Shizo's caretaker. That's probably not worth anything though anymore. No, it's not. This is from Ikoria. It sounds like it could be from The Walking Dead, but it's actually from Ikoria. Oh shoot, I almost clicked open all! Oh my gosh! We avoided it though, chat. We avoided it. Alright, not a great pack. Alright, one more. It almost happened again. It did almost happen again, but this time I was on the ball. Man, this card was so good in standard for a small period of time, and now it's not. Alright, chat. Let's see who else is streaming and who we can support. I'll be back either Wednesday or Thursday, I'm not sure. One of the two. I'm gonna send y'all over to Cedric. Cedric is celebrating his PTQ requalifications or whatever it is. And thanks for watching. I'll be back Wednesday or Thursday. See y'all then.